Hello, everybody, and welcome to the other episode of Planetarian that got chopped off the hour and 30-minute one. But thanks for joining me again, and I hope you enjoy the video. Bye bye. Well, not bye bye, because you're gonna see the video. I hope so, anyway. But here's Planetarian. It might start a little abruptly because I had to cut it, obviously. But just watch it, whatever. After we part, what do you plan on doing? Oh god. Let's get serious. I will find my way back to my workplace on my own, so please do not worry. This city is uninhabited. Even if you were to return to that planetarium, you will never again have any customers, and you will never again have a chance to show anyone the stars. Why doesn't she get that? She should. And the power supply to the city is at an end. The projector will never operate again. Oh, god damn it. You have seen all this with your own two eyes. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I could see that it's downhill from here, guys. If you have a weak heart, do not watch any longer, because it's going to get serious. I can tell. Oh, god. I could see the inner lenses of her synthetic eyes moving to focus in on me. I kept trying to tell myself that this was just a machine, that her responses to me were nothing more than algorithmic responses to my observed speech and conduct. And then she spoke. When I compare my databases and my accumulated databases, I have no choice but to believe that customers will surely come again. Oh god, Reverie. Listen to the junker. As for the electrical outage, both Miss Gina and I are willing to wait forever until the electricity comes back online. Her response to me up until this point was exactly as I had expected. Listen very closely to what I am about to say, and remember it well. Yes, understood. Before you leave this place, in one way or another, make your judgment based on the reality that you see here. God, seriously, come on, Reverie. You need a slap of reality. Neither you nor the planetarium are necessary for the city any longer. Okay, you don't gotta be so blunt about it. If you wish to continue to work for humans, then you have no choice but to come with me. Yeah! They're gonna have a little adventure. And even if you do come with me, I will not be able to know if it will make you happy, nor will I be able to guarantee it. It is your choice whether you stay or whether you come with me. Bam, bam, bam. Damn it, what was that song? Should I stay or should I go? I believe that I wish to serve all humans from now on. What the god damn it. I believe that I wish to serve all humans from now on as well. That is my happiness. God, what kind of life is that? Oh, that's weird. She replied immediately. However, I believe that I have insufficient data based on what you have told me to decide what I should do from now on. You just wrecked her shit. And you have no means of gaining any more data. You understand this, right? Now that she understood that the support center no longer functioned, she was made completely autonomous. It was perhaps true that her paradigm of actions had become dependent in greatest part on me. That's a bad influence right there. For instance, because I had told her that I was sick, she had chosen to escort me regardless of the fact that her battery was about to die. Oh no! Oh no! But I had never wanted such a thing. She had shown me the stars. So in turn, I was trying to show her a future that I alone could give her. Oh, the field train. Choo-choo, all aboard! The fact that she was not a human, but a robot, did not matter. I still love you. Y'all know that video with that guy that cries so weirdly. I swear it's fake. This was the bond between her and me, and the only proper exchange. Think about it until I come back. If you come back, you're gonna get a hole ripped inside of you the size of her head. Mr. Customer, are you feeling unwell? Arming my flechette gun, I slowly stood up. Oh, action man. Yes, acknowledged. She said clearly. Oh, ooh. I am off. Oh, I hope he somehow gets, like, control of it. That would be so badass. Yes, sir. I will be awaiting your return. I am saying this again, but no matter what happens, do not move and do not speak. Not until I return. That is, if you believe that my life is important. Don't... That's like... What's the word? Manipulating. That's not... Manipulation is not cool. Yes, sir. I will not move from this place, nor will I speak, until you come back, Mr. Customer. I have registered as a critical directive. I have registered this as a critical directive. She smiled sweetly and then closed her mouth. Her figure, which should have looked the same as ever to me, instead looked somehow forlorn as it was enwrapped in the rain. Oh, God. What if she just waits there forever after he gets destroyed? Oh, yes, and keep this for me. The bouquet! Oh, the feels! I undid the bouquet from the straps of my knapsack and tossed it over to her. This thing, which had been half handcrafted with care, was already breaking down. But at least its pattern was not salvageable by the time the battle was over. Then there would be no point in my having carried it this far. God, chill. Yes, sir. I will handle it with care, she said, the bouquet in her arms. And that smile like a little star graced her face forever. I don't like this foreshadowing. I don't appreciate it. Something bad's gonna happen. I know it. Well, of course something bad's gonna happen. What the fuck is that noise? I weaved through the alleyways, coming to the edge of the buffer zone. I found a 6-story building where windows had all been broken, and I walked up its floors. The place was completely pillaged, perhaps by the hand of another junker. Raped their houses and pillaged their women! Ah! I entered a room at the top floor and took a position at a waterlogged window. The fiddler crab was still standing motionless at the rift in the quarantine wall, as if it were a simple watchdog. From here, I could easily see the gun turret glinting dully in the rain. If it would stay fixed, then it would not be unhittable. At the same time, that meant that I was also within range of those machine guns. He's gonna get turned into Swiss cheese. The only consolation was that I was in a position well short of minimum allowable range of the railgun. Okay, so the giant gun is too close to aim at him, so that's good. I cracked open the barrel of my flechette gun. Oh shit, gang. Things are getting serious right now. Oh, damn. And I inserted a cartridge. I had chosen a composite armor-piercing directed blast AC dash round set with a 10-meter proximity fuse. This would be able to penetrate the armor of the main cannon, no matter which angle it struck at. But once I fired the gun, I would most definitely be detected. Although I had 2 more AP cartridges left, I did not think that it was likely that I would have a second chance if I did not manage to disable the fiddler crab with my first shot. He's gonna die. What if it just ends like that? He dies and that's it. It just shows you a picture of Reverie waiting in the rain like 10 years later. Since her battery died, she's just standing there like a statue. Oh. Oh, man. I closed and cocked the flechette gun, and then I raised the long-distance sight. I calculated the distance to my target and the ballistic subsidence rate and corrected my aim accordingly. This flechette gun was equipped with neither tracer functionality nor a ballistic stabilizer. Are we going to see anything? Can I see something? It's all black. The stopping power of the cartridges and the construction of the gun stock itself were unchanged from designs of the last century. After all, the simpler the armament was, the easier it was to trust it. That was the only rule of social discourse that the unceasing rain had impaired to me. Okay, there we go. Oh, here we go, everybody. Oh, god damn it. Oh, please don't end like this. I lowered my head and braced the gun barrel against the window frame and carefully adjusted my aim. The rain was continuing to fall. Rain don't care. Rain got shit to do. The wind was intermittently and weakly blowing from left to right across the buffer zone. There was still no indication of movement from my target. The wind kicked up. The muddy water to one side began to ripple like the scales of a fish. No times for jokes right now, people. I waited for the wind to die down, my fingers still tense on the trigger. And I suddenly realized that I was thirsty. Now's not the time! Not since the first time that I had fought a warmonger so long ago had I felt so nervous. Yeah, you're gonna frickin' die. Before I could wonder why. Oh, I wonder why I'm so nervous. There's a giant mech in front of me that would kill me in half a second, but I don't think that's it. I found myself thinking about her. Oh, don't die. She was probably standing stock still in the middle of that soaked sidewalk right around now, in accordance to my order. She's gonna end up there forever, isn't she? And then she's gonna rust and fall. Oh, no. Even though I had brought her... Son of a bitch! Even though I had brought her along with me, I had still not thought of what I was going to do with her. It was just that I could picture what would happen to her if other junkers had... Oh, no. Don't talk about that. I don't want to know. A charging apparatus would be expensive, but not so much that I could never procure it. Oh, junker. While it would be difficult to update her software or replace her parts, I could probably at least do some maintenance and other minor adjustments for her. And for that matter, it might even be possible to procure a small projector for her. Oh, he cares about her. Oh, man. Of course, an umbrella-like device with a hemisphere spread would also be necessary for the projection. With those two things, we could travel from settlement to settlement, and with her commentary, we could show people the starry sky. God, man, this is getting really, really sad. What did I feel about that kind of change of profession? We might even be able to reach every place where people still lived by the time that I died. Oh, God. And in any case, I was sick and tired of being a junker as well. He wants to spend his life with Reverie, showing people the stars like a little sweetheart. How stupid. It's not stupid, it's a great idea. Just survive this and you can do that. I murmured as I realigned my aim, which had, by this point, slanted totally askew. Oh, right, we're in the middle of a freaking battle. That was all just a pipe dream. No, it's not. It's not a pipe dream. I must have slipped off into those thoughts because my mind was clouded with fear. They were just proof that I was starting to think that I could not die here. Oh, yeah, you could definitely die here. However, they did not feel bad. The wind weakened, and I finally died like the last faint breaths of a dying old man. The fiddler crab was still aiming its main cannon out the rift in the wall, waiting for the arrival of enemy mechs. Sorry, but you're going to have to play with me first, motherfucker. Let's do it! I held my breath and squeezed the trigger. Okay. Oh! The warhead billowed white... Okay, no, we gotta be excited for this. The warhead billowed white smoke as it flew and hit the rear of the fiddler crab's railgun. However, nothing happened. Oh, shit. I could see the fiddler's crab frame trembling violently, as if in anger. Oh, you're gonna die. God damn you. A dud? I rolled to the side and concealed myself against the wall. Oh, okay. I cracked open the barrel of my flechette gun and removed the empty cartridge. Having expanded due to the heat, the shell fell into the puddle and there made a hissing sound. I had 2 cartridges left now. Oh, okay. Oh, we're right into it. With the metallic sound of a machine gun firing, material from the ceiling began falling around me. The outer walls of the building were raked with machine gun fire. An eternity of time seemed to pass before the first fusillade died down. I sprinted and looked out the window on the other end of the room. God damn it. This is no time for stuttering or messing up. I quickly swiveled up my head and took stock of the situation. The fiddler crab's stance had changed. It had locked its legs and contacted the wheels on the undersides of those legs to the ground. So it was entering evasive action. Oh, you're gonna die. You dead. When I leaned forward in order to take aim again, it recommenced its machine gun barrage. Oh, it's so loud. The concrete around me, soaked with rain, was so riddled with holes that, as a shield, it was useless as a sponge. It was as useless as a sponge. If I stayed here, the room itself would soon fall prey to the storm of 13mm rounds. I flattened myself and scrambled toward the stairs inside of the building. Running, gotta go fast. The rain was continuing to fall. What the hell? What about Reverie? She's gonna get freaking blown up. You left her in the middle of the street like a dumbass. I thudded onto the sidewalk with my head bowed, and then strained my ears past the sound of the rain falling. The high-pitched whine of a low-noise emission motor and the sound of sludge being ground under well-maintained wheels. Sounds that I had heard countless times before, but could by no means ever get used to hearing. Those are Grim Reapers, bruh. My field of vision opened up. There was an abandoned commuter train sitting in the middle of the 2-lane railway line. I concealed myself and took stock of the situation. The situation is you're fucked. Oh, God, no, it's looking right at you. Look at the railgun. The fiddler crab was moving rapidly, its 4 legs tracking through the mud with ease. Just when I thought that it was going to retreat dozens of meters to the side of the quarantine wall, it suddenly altered its course. It was stubbornly refusing to abandon the rift in the wall, which it seemed to consider its post. It seemed that it had not recognized that I was a single infantryman and was thus taking a random evasive action against an unknown quantity of enemies. At speed of approximately 25 kilometers per hour, quite slow considering that it was running off internal power. I could tell that its sensor, mounted on one side, was scanning for my presence. Oh, dude. You're gonna freaking die. I already knew I was dead as hell. Down to clown till I'm dead in the ground. You didn't get to clown that much, so. The moment that my first shot had failed to explode, I knew that I had lost the gamble. Oh, God. Had I ears that could listen in on high-frequency radio communication, I would probably be hearing the fiddler crab requesting backup from any nearby units right now. Then, in 10 minutes at the soonest, the one human who still breathed in this town would cease to do so. He's gonna get fucked. Then, in the midst of the unending rain, the order of this dead town would once again be frozen into place, and my fate would be sealed. I was suppressing the urge to allow a crazy smile to flow to my lips. Right, what I had to do still had not changed. I had to silence that fiddler crab without a second to spare. Oh God, what's gonna happen? Oh man. Then I had to retrieve her and slip past the quarantine wall. As I adjusted my grip on my gun, God damn it, my ass. Very cramped in here. I recalled the words of the captain who commanded my training corps. Never stop moving. Always angle in toward the defensive perimeter and charge forward without fear. Easy to say and difficult to do. Yeah, people seem to be really good at preaching, but not very good at doing it themselves. 2 AP rounds left. If at all possible, I would have to close in and first knock out a leg. Oh, God. And then I would have to aim for the armored top and destroy it without fail. I took a deep breath and then pounced into the rain. Here we go, I ran. Having detected me, the fiddler crab slowed down and entered it into strafing sequence. The proximity sensors had painted me, and the linked turrets were swiveling in my direction. And instant death. I sprinted forward, kicking up splashes of mud. Okay, oh God. Is he dead? The muzzles of the fiddler crab's gun spit out light. I could see 3 points of red light scanning the ground before me in lieu of the tracer bullets. A line of thin water spouts kicked up before me, trapping me in a transparent cage. The moment I saw that, I changed my attack vector. Attack vector. Perimeter defense. Blah, blah, blah. After a short delay, the sound of the machine gun fire rent asunder, the sound of the rain falling overhead. A storm of bullets passed through the area that I had stood in just a second ago. Oh, okay. It had rectified its aim immediately. I confirmed out of the corner of my eye that the machine gun barrage had stopped for a second. This is going to be a long episode. I immediately changed my path even more acutely, planning on doubling back shortly thereafter. It was an old tactic, but an effective one. Thus, I was able to give it the slip for a second time. Stupid robots, if you ask me. At an edge of the buffer zone that stuck out like a bridgehead, I came upon the largely intact shell of a puffin-heavy APC. What the hell is that? I immediately slid down and used it as cover. I would not have to worry about being hit by even HE rounds from here. And so as long as I stayed closer than the minimum allowable range, I would be in no danger of being targeted by the fiddler crab's main armament, its LERC railgun. Hold on, I need to drink again. I quieted my heavy respirations. The shooting died down. It appeared that my opponent had the good sense not to waste ammunition needlessly. The range between the two of us was a little over 200 meters. Oh, I hope my laptop battery lasts. Now the hunter would become the hunted. The fiddler crab began a rapid retreat. Man, this is terrifying. It was an established tactic to retreat and regroup in the case where one did not know the true strength of one's enemy. Oh God, that's so loud. The gunfire resumed once again. Strange sounds echoed as the machine gun bullets ricocheted off the armor plating of the APC. It would be difficult to hit a moving target with relatively slow-moving, high explosive round from a flechette gun. I am butchering everything. I would have no choice but to time the motion of my opponent and lead a shot accordingly. God! I knew that I was becoming agitated. I'm becoming agitated trying to read correctly. The blood in my body ran cold, and my senses were rapidly sharpening. And I suddenly wondered, was she watching? Oh God! She probably has no idea what's happening. She probably thinks you're playing with it. I wanted to tell her that this is what hunting was all about. A ritual of continued bloodshed that mankind had enacted over and over again since the dawn of its history in order to survive. Even though we had once extended our reach into the vastness of space, nothing had really changed. Yeah, we're still dumbasses killing each other for no reason. Mankind had not even created for itself game to hunt, and had equipped itself with the fangs that it had not been designed to, that by design had not been given. The rain was continuing to fall, intermittently shining tracer lights around the nearby emplacements. The fiddler crab continued its evasive action. I angled my flechette gun obliquely. I pictured the position of the fiddler crab 5 seconds from now. A 5-second lead? Holy crap. I used my gun sight to target that area as if I were sticking a pushpin through it. 1, 2, I muttered as I counted to 3, and I depressed the trigger. The flechette gun canister drew an arc of white smoke in the air. The fiddler crab was in the very place I needed it to be in. Fuck yeah! As if we had choreographed our actions. Sorry guys, I had to cut it here. I know it's a bad place, but I had to do it. I had no other choice. But sorry about that, and hopefully you watch the next one, because things are getting dicey if you didn't notice already. But anyway, see you on the next one. Thanks.